McMonkey here to introduce you to the newest artificial helper in the Go Mode Podcast Discord server, UncleBot. UncleBot will be responsible for the bi-weekly seed submissions and leaderboard, and I'm going to walk you quickly through how it works now. So once UncleBot goes live, there will be a new updated bi-weekly seed channel. In this channel you see a message from UncleBot with info about the current mode. This one's casual boots, and a link to the seed, and some other information that the race creator has put in there for you. This might be, if it's a particularly strange mode, this might have some information about what the settings are or some info about how to go about it. When you're ready to go, you can just go ahead and click on the link to download the seed, go ahead and run it and save Hyrule. When you're done, make a note of your in-game time and collection rate, and then come on back to this channel and we can click the submit button. When you click the submit button, it'll pop up this form here, which has fields for your in-game time. We'll enter an in-game time there, a collection rate, and any comment that you want to put in there. Once you click submit, UncleBot's going to confirm that your submission is complete, and you'll be given the bi-weekly seed complete role, which will give you access to a spoiler channel where you can discuss the seed with other racers who finished the race. You'll notice at the bottom here, UncleBot's message lets you know that you're the only one who can see this message. Almost all of UncleBot's commands will respond in this way. These are called ephemeral messages. This is so we don't clutter up the different channels that UncleBot responds in with the responses from users running commands and things. So if these annoy you at any point, you can click dismiss message to make it go away, or just wait. After an hour or so, those messages will be cleaned up by Discord on their own. Let's say you've already submitted a time, like I just did, and you made a mistake. You entered in the wrong time. The edit time button here will pop up the same form that you used for submission, and you can go ahead and fix whatever issues you had in your submission, update your comment, submit again, and UncleBot will let you know that that's complete. Finally, you can take a look at the leaderboard. In place here, by clicking the leaderboard channel, it'll print a message telling you, how many people have run the race, what the mode is, when the race started. You can also go over to the new leaderboard channel to look at the same information there. Finally, the forfeit button here, the red FF button, everybody has some seeds that just get the better of them. So if you gave it a go and couldn't complete the seed, you can use the forfeit button. It'll pop up the same form minus the in-game time and collection rate. You'll still be able to add a comment, and it'll still give you the bi-weekly seed complete role, so you can see the spoiler channel, and your time will show up on the leaderboard as a DNF. At any point, you can look at the leaderboard channel over here. Sometimes Discord has little hiccups, so with any of the new features from UncleBot that have to do with buttons or message responses, there can be network hiccups. Discord's API can be a little strange. So if at any time you try clicking on one of the buttons and you get a message saying that interaction failed, the first thing you should try to do is either refresh Discord by using Control-R, or just restart Discord. Sometimes there's an update pending or something like that, and 9 times out of 10 that will fix the problem, and you'll be able to go ahead and use the buttons again. If for some reason that still doesn't resolve your problem, just let me know or one of the mods, and we'll look into it. And that's it for running the bi-weekly seed. But wait, there's more. UncleBot has a few more tricks up his sleeve. There's a new UncleBot commands channel where you can run a few different slash commands that UncleBot supports. As you'll see, all of UncleBot's commands start with the /async race, and then followed by the command and whatever options that get passed into that command. Anything that has manage or mod in the command will only be accessible to certain mods who have permissions to set up and manage new races, so you just want to avoid those. Also, for all these commands, you can't cut and paste from the text version of this tutorial. You have to at least start with a slash to let Discord know that you're trying to invoke a slash command. After that, you can paste in a command or part of a command as needed, right? Let's go through a few of the commands that you can use here. So if you'd like to see a summary of how you've done in past async races, you can use the async race results. This will, you can use it without any parameters, and it will show you your own race submission results. If it is for the current biweekly seed, in order just to keep spoilers at a minimum, it will sort of censor your in-game time, collection rate, and all. And it'll show you the mode, the comments, and all. And then down below, it'll show you buttons that you can use. If you wanted to see the full leaderboard for any of these races, just take a note of the race ID column, this first column here, and click the appropriate button. So if I wanted to see the full leaderboard for race 47, I could just click leaderboard for race 47, and it's going to show me the full leaderboard there. If I wanted to see the race info, the full race info for that, to be able to edit a time or send that command to somebody else, you can use the race info button down there. This will show you 5 results at a time, so you can click next page to go down and see the next few after that, and you can keep clicking next page, previous page to browse through your results. So in addition to be able to looking at your own results, we can look at the results for someone else. So you can run the same command, async race results, and this time give it a user. So let's take a look at how our fearless host Timp has done in past asyncs. So we see here this is showing async submissions for Timp, and again we can look at the full leaderboard, get the race info to be able to go and run that race. If you already know the race ID of the race you care about, you can directly get to that race info with the info command. So if I already knew from listening to a past episode, from looking at a list of races or whatever, that I wanted to run, get the information for race 47, I'd run this command here, and it's going to show me the same information that shows up in the biweekly seed submit channel, or would have shown up at the time that this race was the active one. And again, you can get the seed here, you can submit a time, forfeit, view the leaderboard, all of that. You can run this command as many times as you want, and you should know that because these are ephemeral messages, they will time out after some period. So if you use race info to grab a seed, you go and run the seed and come back an hour or two later to enter your time, these buttons may have stopped responding, so you may get an interaction failed there. All you got to do is run the async race info command again to sort of refresh these buttons, get a new copy of this message printed up, and it should work. Let me see. So you can also just view the leaderboard directly for any past races without having to click through and see the info. Again, if you know your race ID, you can run async race leaderboard with your race ID, and it'll just show you the leaderboard for that race. This was a popular one there, the Open 7-7. That's it for the racer commands here. There may be some additional features that get added in the future, and if that happens, I will post a follow-up tutorial for those. If you have any questions, feature requests, any issues with UncleBot, let me know, let one of the mods know. Otherwise, have fun out there.